everyone's doing well today. If you are new to the channel, we create with our recycled materials, fabrics, and supplies. And it's our way to give the earth a little hug and to divert from adding more things to the landfill. And if you're coming back, thank you so much for coming back. So on the channel, we do many different projects, and they are all pretty much themed as earth friendly. And or like in this case, we're doing the chakra blanket, where I'm just trying to pull the yarn through, and as I'm talking to you. But we were doing working on a chakra blanket, crocheting mandalas, and a lot of the yarn I'm using is recycled yarn. So I wanted to jump on here today. I got to tell you, if you're in Vermont, be super careful with the weather, because I went out earlier and I am, honest to God, still recuperating. The temperature was reading something like, that was doable. It was something like 12 degrees. But, and they said that the warning for chill factors and all of it, and temperature going below 0 is tonight, like starting at 6. But let me tell you, it was today. It started today. The chill factor when the wind blew was so, is nothing that I have ever felt, honestly. And it actually has made me sick. And it has made me sick. And so I'm kind of a little, feel under the weather just from being so cold. But I figure, you know what? I'm going to come on here because this won't be a long video, but guess what? You're going to love this. Now, this is just double crochet right here. Let me show you. I used to do the popcorn stitch all the time. So I'm using a lighter weight yarn only because I'm just working with what I have. Typically for this, I would kind of go with at least a medium weight yarn. But it's not really difficult. I'm going to stay with the same size hook, I guess. And I'm just going to work. So this is just a tiny little circle. You know, we did chain 5, did double crochets, another row of double crochets. So I'm picking any space. And I am first just going to do my slip stitch there, and then I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. That just stands, routinely that stands for a double crochet. You don't need a pattern to do the chain 3 when you're going to start working with double crochet. So I'm going to do 4 more double crochets. Okay, separately. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now on the 4th one, okay, I am going to watch what I'm going to do with my hook. I'm going to put my hook over here. You see what I did? I picked up the very first loop, and I'm just pulling that through, and I'm doing a slip knot. This is what they call the popcorn stitch. Okay, now I'm going to go in my next space. Thank you. Hi there. How are you? How is everyone today? If you're scrolling and you want to know how to do a popcorn stitch, stop scrolling. We're going to do a few. You just, the typical and traditional way to do the popcorn stitch is they call for about five double crochets in a row. You're doing them in the same space. Okay, I did 3. Here's 4. Here's 5. And I'm going to tell you what's interesting about this in a moment. Okay, so I'm going over to my first loop of my popcorn chain. okay, which is right here. And I'm going to the last loop. I'm pulling the last loop through the first loop. And then I'm doing a slip stitch. Popcorn. That's your popcorn. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what's interesting about it. And then I'll show it to you again. Because we're going to go around this green. I chose green for my chakra color today for compassion. You can see I'm wearing green, and forgiveness, and it's the heart chakra and understanding and all of these good things. Gratitude. And then I picked orange for my chakra color for inspiration and motivation, because I am so inspired and motivated today, and I'm so bummed out because after I went out and got cold, it just really made me sick. So I have over here all of my granny squares complete for my best. I actually got as far as stitching 4 of them together, and I would have been done with that today. I'm old, yeah, I'm senior citizen, 66 and a half. But still, I mean, I didn't think the cold would get to me, but it's not a typical cold out there. If any of you from Vermont, right now, seriously, it's what they were saying is this is a dangerous cold. Now, I really did think it was going to start at 6 o'clock, but the cold is so dangerous that in 10 minutes you can have frostbite, any exposed part of your skin. And I totally believe it. So I heed caution to you all. So I just did 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I do 5? Yeah, I have 5 of my double crochets. So this is the weird thing about crochet. And I want to tell you, I have learned enough stitches to know that you think in your mind with crochet, oh my God, are you kidding me right now? Canada, yeah, well, we're close to Canada, right? Vermont is very close, but 60 below. Yeah, you're definitely not going out. But that's what they're saying here, that the chill factor is about 30 below here. So, and I know that the farther up you go, yeah, the totally colder it gets. So, over the years I've learned with crochet, you think that all the stitches you learn are just going to be something like this. They're going to be a little bit like your double crochet or like your single crochet. And you think that you're just always going to be going, you know, from the right to the left, that you're always just going to be working like that. But you see how different this stitch is? Okay, so let me do another double crochet. So I'm actually lifting the hook out. I'm moving it all the way to the end here. Or what I should say is to the first loop and pulling it through. Then I'm doing a slip stitch. I'm going to do that slowly again. Get out your crochet hooks. Get out your yarn. Okay. So what you're going to do, no chains in between. Make 1 double crochet. 2 double crochet. 3 double crochet. They're all separate. 4 double crochet and 5. You don't have to do 5 to do the popcorn stitch. You could do 3. You could even do 2. But the concept of it is, so now I've got my loop. Just leave your loop like that for a moment. and put your crochet hook through your first loop, and then pull your last loop through your first loop and do a slip stitch. So that is popcorn. And you can see why they say popcorn, because it kind of looks a little like you kind of have a little, do you see the top part of it? You see? It kind of looks like a little popcorn. So I'm going to do one more, because I said today would be kind of a really short video. But I did want to get on here and definitely do some crochet. Now tomorrow should be a much better day for energy and motivation, all of that. And I want to show you tomorrow how much I'm getting my vest, my granny square vest stitched. And I want to show you how to do blocking. So I planned to do all of that today, and I plan to do 2 other videos, and I seriously just am not able to do it. But we can do this. So the name of the channel, Tyler, is Echo Art with Carmella-T. So I'm Carmella-T. Just to let you guys know. Okay? Is everyone following how to do the popcorn crochet? Okay, it kind of takes you out of your element just a little bit. It's not your average crochet, except, well, hello, Omi and Mashiki. Those are my birds chirping. They know that the cold weather is coming. So all I'm doing simply in the same stitch space, if I didn't say that, the same stitch space. 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 3 double crochet in the same stitch space, 4 double crochet, and 5 double crochet. Same stitch space. Now you see that loop right there? So you're going to go right back to your first double crochet. Okay. You're going to take that loop and you're going to pull through your last loop through your first, and then you're going to do a slip stitch. Okay? So I hope that helps you. Is that just very beautiful? I'll finish this up for you guys tomorrow. We'll come back on, try to do the popcorn stitch and see how you do. Let me know how you do. And with that, you have a beautiful evening. Stay warm, everyone, if you're in the cold zone. And love and light.